So there's something about me that you probably don't know. I had an online store where I was selling typography art. Now all that was designed using Illustrator and Photoshop. But here's why I no longer use Illustrator or Photoshop to create social media content. So first of all, it's not easy for a beginner to use Illustrator and Photoshop. So as a graphic designer, I definitely appreciate the features that Illustrator and Photoshop has. While I know how to use those features and I know how valuable those features are, I find it really hard to fit a standard across my team. Now mind you, my team actually works remotely, so I can't be standing behind a computer telling them exactly what needs to be done. So it's not a luxury that I have. So the second reason that I have is that it doesn't save my works in a central location. I've got a disclaimer to put across. I know that Creative Cloud allows you to do that, but the price is super steep for a small team just like mine. And while Illustrator can save designs on your computer and you can sort of like sync it with Dropbox or Google Drive, it was a big problem for me and my team because sometimes they actually forget to save it inside their Dropbox or even inside their Google Drive. So as a result of that, we end up wasting so many hours communicating with one another, asking, hey, where's the design? Where's the design? So all of that created so much chaos in our business and in our operations that I just didn't like to use Illustrator and Photoshop anymore. It made me feel that I needed to find a solution that can help me solve my design problems, but at the same time, my operational problems. And that is when I fell in love with Canva, which is my third reason why I no longer use Illustrator and Photoshop. So you know, all those problems that I talked about earlier, operationally solved with Canva. You know, even though I know that Canva has some limitations, it helps us solve most of our operational problems. And as a team, as a remote team, we now have a standard across our designs to make things even more amazing. I don't have to pay a bomb, so it's super affordable for a small team just like myself, and I find that it's amazing in terms of the working dynamics that my team have right now. Now I don't have to wonder where the design that Miguel has done, where's the design that Daya has done. Everything will be placed in a central location because it's there for me to view. I no longer have to spend hours searching for it on desktop, and they don't have to spend hours wondering if the design has been accidentally deleted and inside their trash can. Alright, so that's why I no longer use Illustrator and Photoshop to design the bulk of the work for my social media content. I still use Illustrator and Photoshop for higher order design like logo designs, maybe even works for clients that needs a lot of customization that Canva just can't do. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the subscribe button and follow us on Instagram because we're going to share lots more content like this to help you with your content mastery. And remember to keep learning and keep believing in yourself because the world needs an inspiration just like you. Stay fearless.